Hi, I'm Christopher John Farley, a senior editor with the Wall Street Journal. I'm here with Dove Cameron, who is the star of Liv and Maddie on the Disney Channel and the upcoming film Cloud 9.
Yes.
You play a snowboarder.
Yes.
I know you have roots in Seattle. Are you someone that snowboards? Is it something that comes naturally to you?
Yeah, I started snowboarding when I was fairly young, when I was about 7. I would never call myself a professional. We brought in a number of those to make sure I looked like I knew what I was doing. But yeah, I've been snow active since I was 7 or 8.
Snow active. I like that phrase. You should copyright that. I like that.
Copyright right here.
Maybe that can be the sequel. Snow active. Cloud 9.
I know, Cloud 9 10.
Snow active.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Now, there's a lot of singing in the movie, too. You're on the soundtrack.
Yes.
That's something the Disney Channel people have to do. You have to be able to sing and dance and act. You have to be a triple threat, basically.
That's a question I get very often, and it's funny because I know we I guess I can categorize this as a we now. It just sort of comes with the territory. I don't think it's necessary. I think it's just like those kinds of kids who are so passionate about it at such a young age are also honing in on some of the other necessary skills for Hollywood, so it just happens to come along with it.
So basically, if you're a showbiz kid, you're practicing these musicals anyways. You know the score for Cabaret and that kind of stuff.
Well, and that's the thing, as I keep telling people, because I wanted to be on Broadway, and Disney is the closest sort of film and television vein to Broadway, because it's such a performance with the singing and dancing and acting and the high energy. I sort of get my fix that way.
You're picked up for another season of Liv and Maddie? That's going to happen?
As of yesterday.
And how do you feel about that?
I mean, Liv and Maddie is my baby. We've been working on, first it was bits and pieces, but the sort of Disney sitcom has been in the works for over a year. So, you know, it's very personal to me, and we had a lot of chance to develop it because it's such a strange model for a show, one girl playing two. So we had a lot of time with it in pre-production. So it's, you know, Liv and Maddie feels like home to me. So I'm really excited to be going
Just to explain to viewers, I'm sure they know the show, but you play Liv and Maddie. They're twins. They're opposite twins. Liv's more into showbiz and Maddie's sort of sporty. Now, if you could hang out or have one of them as your own twin, which one would be your twin, Liv or Maddie? You got to pick one.
Okay.
Don't weasel out of this question.
Maddie is more relatable, I think. I think Maddie would be someone who I would go to for advice. Liv would be someone who I would take out somewhere.
Are you a sports person? I mean, do you shoot baskets? Do you do that kind of thing? Do you skate?
I had to do a little bit of training for basketball for Maddie. Not much. I am like this tall, so that's not in my tentative career plan, WNBA. But I had to do a little bit of training for Maddie. I am, like I said, I'm a snowboarder, and I dance a little bit. And I am very active, like I hike a lot and I go to the gym, but I would never call myself an athlete.
Barely Lethal, who do you play in that one?
I play a character named Liz Larson, who is a character with a very interesting character arc. She plays Haley Steinfeld's, or I play Haley Steinfeld's enemy that turns into sort of her best friend, comrade character. She's really interesting.
So a frenemy, is that the correct term?
Frenemy, yeah.
Still work?
Yeah, but well, I mean, you know, you watch her strip down her layers, and it was a really cool project, and we had Samuel L. Jackson and Jessica Alba in that, which was really neat for me to be able to be looped in with such prominent names in the industry. I felt very blessed.
And you're also in The Descendants, a big project. Tell me a bit about that one.
Yes, Disney's Descendants is something that we are going to start. I think we're going to start pre-production on that pretty soon. It's based on the descendants of the Disney princesses, princes, and villains, and it's based in the modern day, and it's a really cool kind of iconic thing because it's mashing up you know, elements that are in a lot of today's more modern sitcoms, dramas, and dramedies mixed with these, you know, stories that we all grew up with and that we all know and love.
In The Descendants, you have Cloud 9, you have your ongoing Liv and Maddie renewed for a second season. Is there more on your plate?
I'm actually currently working on an album.
An album too? And what kind of album? Is it going to be a pop album, country album? What kind of album?
It's
reggae?
Like
techno?
Oh yeah.
EDM?
It's actually, yeah, it's screamo. No, it's sort of a weird mashup between like noise pop meets R&B meets like a weird singer-songwritery jazz vibe. I'm working it out. I hope it ends up being what I want. I'm working with a couple really lovely producers, and it's been really fun. I hope that's going to be a 2014 thing.
Now, as a Disney actress, I'm wondering, did you see the movie Saving Mr. Banks, and What did you think of Tom Hanks playing Walt Disney? Is this, any thoughts on the performance? Is that what you thought Walt Disney would be like?
Actually, have not seen it yet. I have a date set with my boyfriend the second I come back from New York. I mean, ever since I heard about it, I've been absolutely crazy about it. I'm a huge Tom Hanks fan, so I'm really excited to see it.
So I guess we'll have to wait to see you tweet about it to find out what your thoughts are.
I promise. Now that you said that, I'll tweet about it just for you.
Well, thanks a lot for coming in to the Wall Street Journal. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Cloud9 is the movie. Thanks a lot.
Yes, thank you very much.